Scar's not here.
I checked upstairs. He didn't take any of his things.
Let me check his cell phone.
Hold on. I'm so sorry.
You misread a situation. You know, it could happen to anyone. I'm sure Will will understand.
But I said things. I said awful things. We have to find him. I have to find a way to make it up to him somehow.
Hi.
Hey. What are you doing here? Where'd you park?
Up the block.
Is everything all right?
Not really.
You know the drill. One call, I'm at Fairwinds.
Fairwinds is the problem, Dad. I can't go back there. Rosanna wants me gone.
I just made you a nice, fresh, hot cup of tea.
Oh, no tea, please. No
yes,
tea.
Here you are. Just one sip. Come on, Barbara knows best.
No, thanks.
But it's full of antioxidants.
If you like the tea so much, you drink it. I don't want it.
So I'm being watched. By Brother Francis, or is it someone else? Well, somebody wants me to suffer and repent so badly. Better give him a show.
Brother Francis? Brother Francis, I need to see you now! Brother! Brother Francis, I need to see you!
Well, maybe he is making some progress.
Oh, Wood, it was so darling. No, no, no. A self-obsessed maniac like Craig is going to need a lot of time before he can evolve.
Mother!
Sweetheart, we're in here. Hi, honey. Oh, good to see you. Why is Dusty here?
We need to talk about Craig.
Oh, not again. I told you Craig will come back when his money runs out.
I think we know where to start looking for him.
We found something at Lily's place.
We think Sierra knows more about Craig's disappearance than she's saying. Are you accusing me of something?
Are you guilty of something?
That's enough out of you. You be quiet. And I would appreciate it if you would stop putting a lot of nonsense into my daughter's head.
I don't care what happens to Craig. But until I figure out where he is and who's behind this, Lucy's life is in danger. Do you understand that?
I still can't believe that Carly signed the divorce papers.
Oh, yes, it was right there, black and white.
But what I don't understand is why now?
Honey, please don't question Carly. Just order champagne, huh?
But something must have happened to change her mind.
And Jack changed her mind.
Lisa, I'm so happy. This is going to be the best Christmas ever. I mean, JJ's going to be so ecstatic. Just tell me one thing. Just tell me that this is really happening. Tell me I'm not imagining this.
Carly, you don't have to have me say that. You've got the proof right there in your hand.
Proof that Jack loves me.
Right.
Proof that Jack is coming back. Oh, Lisa, Jack is finally mine.
Oh,
Jack. Oh, of course I want you. Forever. Always. I love you.
So you're gonna forget about the divorce?
I never wanted the divorce, honey. You know that.
You signed the papers.
I told you why. What you were going through, it was killing you. I couldn't stand by and watch that happen anymore. I'd rather be without you.
No, you're never gonna be without me for the rest of your life.
Shut up and kiss me.
My heart stopped when I saw those papers. I thought you were giving up on us, and it was like I was going over that bridge all over again. And that's when I realized, Carly, that's when I realized that this is my home. And it's sacred. place where I walk through the door and I wrap you in my arms and I never let go. And if I never got the chance to do that again, I die.
Jack, me too.
I love you. I'm never walking away from us again.
I've wanted this for so long. I've missed you. I've missed us.
I love you. Oh, wait, honey. Should we go upstairs?
No. No.
What? What? Please, don't tell me that it's Julia again, Jack.
I've got to tell her. I owe her that much.
You know that she's going to try to change your mind,
No, she
right?
can't. She can't. There's no going back. I love you. I will always love you.
Do you want me to go with you?
No, I gotta do this alone.
And you know that no matter what you say or how you say it, you're going to break her heart.
And JJ's too.
Well, Jack, you can find a way to be in his life.
He needs a dad, Carly, not a part-time pal.
Julia knows how important that you are to him. She can find a way to make him understand.
After today, I'm not so sure about that.
Jack, she knows that you are a decent man, doing the best you can in a very, very difficult situation. And she's a strong woman.
She's been through a lot.
Don't go, okay? Just give it some time. Think about what you want to say, and then you can tell her.
I've put it off long enough. I better head over to the lake, too. I don't know how long I'm gonna be.
Go. Just promise me something. Promise me that no matter what she says to you, you will come home to me.
I will. Always.
This is so beautiful.
Oh, yeah. I hope it's the right size.
Oh, it looks just perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you so
You're
much.
so welcome. Well, if I know men, and I do, I think Jack is going to just love
He's
that.
gonna love
yeah,
it.
yes.
Listen, thank you for everything you've done, and thank you for letting JJ stay with you tonight. I really, really appreciate it. You've been so good to me.
Oh, well, I want you to go change right now because I'll bet Jack's going to be here any minute. Go.
Is it possible to be too happy?
Oh, honey. No, I think you better get used to it. Tonight is just the beginning.
Craig, what is this?
Brother, I've been angry. Been very angry at myself, at my choices, all my petty inclinations. But just now, I felt a release. A revelation.
Go on.
Brother, I sense I am being watched.
By a divine presence?
Presence right here in this room, brother. And a great peace has washed over me.
Craig, redemption can come to any of us if we open our souls to the wisdom of the scriptures.
Yes, but brother, I know I'm a miserable sinner, but do you think that if I continue to open my soul, will it be possible someday for me to return to my family?
Yes, in time, but there's much more work to be done.
Well, yes, of course, brother, but this presence I feel is like an angel on my shoulder all the time. And let me tell you, brother, it gives Craig new strength to return to the great world outside.
Craig is probably lying on a beach somewhere.
And what do you make of this?
What is it?
The rosary beads. They were found on my property. There was a monk walking around my property. Spoke to one of, yes, to my neighbor. He's from the Order of the Sacred Way.
Sound familiar?
Should it?
You made a huge donation to them. Is that a coincidence?
No, it's not. Looks like they're on to me, huh, Mom?
Yes, my darling. I think it's time that you came clean. I think you should tell them everything.
Will was trying to do something kind. Look at this room. It's beautiful. And all he was trying to do was make me happy.
Yeah. Look, we really debated about whether or not to put the nativity scene out at all. I mean, we were very worried that it would upset you and remind you of Cabot. And what we didn't realize is that everything's going to remind you of Cabot right now. It's only natural.
Is it?
Well, you're in mourning, right?
Yes.
So, let yourself be sad. Rosanna, look, there was a time in my life, I told you about it, where I thought that I was talking to my father. But what I didn't tell you was that I was convinced that James was there in the room with me. I mean, it felt very real. And I thought I was going crazy. But it passed.
How?
I found love. And I have someone to share things with. Look, the word family always conjured up all kinds of horrible images for me, but it's different now. You and I are creating our own family.
Will was supposed to be a part of it. He's not going to come back here now. I don't think he'll ever trust me again.
I didn't do anything wrong, Dad, but if she keeps blaming me for this, I could get sent back to the state hospital.
You're not going back to the state hospital. You hear? That's not going to happen.
Every doctor recommends forcing fluids, but if you know better.
All right. Give me the tea.
Good, that's much better. You just finish that up and you'll feel much better very soon. Now I'm just going to tell Hal to wash up for dinner. My lamb is almost ready.
I can't live at Fairwinds, Dad. I don't ever want to go back there.
After Alan died, I gave money to dozens of charities. I wanted to make sure that his memory lived on and that his life counted for something. His uncle was in the Brotherhood of the Sacred Way.
If I put in my 2 cents, I think what what she's told me is that the order was in financial difficulty and she was more than generous with them.
So one of the monks just came to town to say thank you.
I have no idea what one of them was doing in Oakdale.
Or why they're at my house. Anything?
Hello? Possibly the emissary from the order asked someone where my daughter lived and was directed to your house in Era.
Let me talk to Sierra alone, okay?
You don't want to talk in front of us?
What a good idea. Why don't you talk to Sierra? We'll talk. We'll talk.
Jesus.
I don't care if you hired the Pope to kidnap Craig. That's your business. But Lucy, she's another story.
Do you really think I would jeopardize my own daughter?
Not on purpose.
You know, Lucy and I had a long talk, and I convinced her that Dominic Ramsey had nothing to do with Craig's disappearance.
How do you know that?
Years of experience. You should have seen her, Dusty. She was relieved and excited to be going skiing.
She went skiing alone?
No. With Raphael.
Lucy wouldn't go skiing until she knew her old man was okay.
Well, maybe she thought that it was more important to spend time with an old friend than Craig's latest grab at attention.
I don't think so.
You know, what is this really about, Dusty? Are you really worried about her safety? Or just that she's off somewhere with Rafael Ortega?
Lucy, wake up. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. There we go. Thank God you're alive. My head.
I know. Don't move. Lie still. You hit it in the crash.
All right.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Where are we?
I don't know. Didn't Dominic say something about Idaho? I think we crashed into a snowbank. That's what saved us, I think. Watch out.
I can't believe we made it.
It's a miracle.
I'm so sorry I got you into this.
Hey, look at me. You didn't give me anything, okay? We're together and we're alive. We're gonna be okay, all right? Okay?
Will we? It's so cold.
I know. We gotta get to the concrete radio. Maybe we can call for help or something. Look, I promise you, you're gonna get out of here, okay? Promise.
Hi. I can't believe you answered my prayers. But why me and not her? I'm definitely not complaining. And I don't want to push it here, but I do have just one more thing to ask you. Don't let anything happen to change Jack's mind, okay? Please? Amen. Welcome home, my love.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
Don't use Craig as a way to stay in Lucy's life.
No, that's not what this is about.
Are you sure about that?
I'm going back to Curly. My life, my future is with her.
Did she leave a flight number? The hotel or resort, whatever?
She's headed to Aspen. We have a vacation home there. I just assume that's where she's headed.
She was very convinced that Dominic was after Craig.
You know, don't use Craig as a way to stay in Lucy's life.
No, that's not what this is about.
Are you sure about that? Because you and I both know if Craig gets himself into something, he will get himself out. He always does.
I'm sorry, Craig, but you're still not allowed communication with the outside world.
Well, brother, I don't want to write letters to anyone but myself. I want to record my thoughts. I want to make a complete examination of conscience. I want to list every selfish act, every lie, every deception. Unless you think it's too late for a sinner like me.
No, it's never too late, my son.
Then can I have the paper?
Of course. Listing your transgressions will be a true start on the road to a better life, Craig.
I hope so. Because Now that I know I'm not alone, I am ready to show the world a brand new Craig Montgomery.
Nobody is sending you back to that hospital.
But Rosanna keeps seeing and hearing all these weird things, and she thinks that somehow I'm setting it up.
Yeah, it sounds like Rosanna is still haunted by Cabot's death, but that's not your fault.
Well, maybe I can live at Aunt Kim's.
Well, I'm sure they would enjoy having you there. I'll make the call. Hang on. It's Paul. Yeah, Paul.
Hey, Hal. Will there?
Sure, hold on. He wants to talk to you. You don't have to.
No, it's okay. Hi.
Hey, Will. Come home.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Look, Rosanna and I have been talking, and she feels terrible about what happened.
I'm gonna put her on, okay?
Yeah, I guess.
Will, I wouldn't blame you if you never want to speak to me again. I just have to tell you how incredibly sorry I am. I know now that you never meant to scare me or to remind me of Cabot.
It was a mistake, I swear.
It was my mistake. Please come home.
I'm so tired. I know you are. Now, off you go. Sleep tight. Oh.
Where's Emily?
She's resting. Resting. We'll leave.
You saw Will?
I was coming outside to tell you the dinner was almost ready, and I saw you talking to Will, so I came back inside.
And you were listening.
Well, no, I wasn't really listening. But I did hear something about Rosanna being haunted.
It's nothing, really. It's no big deal. Rosanna's just having a little trouble getting adjusted at Fairwinds, that's all.
What kind of trouble?
Rosanna thinks she heard a baby crying and accused Will of playing some sort of sick joke. And then today she misunderstood something else, but it's okay because she called Will and she apologized. That's why he headed back over there.
But if she's accusing him of these things...
Look, if it doesn't work out, I'll call Kim and Bob. I'm sure they'll be happy to have him stay there.
Kim and Bob are not his parents, Hal.
I'm working on it. I'm handling it, Barbara.
And you'll let me find out how things are working out?
Yes, I will, if you'll just drop it for now.
Of course.
I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna see how Emily is.
All right. Dinner will be ready soon. Rosanna's being haunted. How sad. How interesting.
Julia, we need to talk.
It must have been awful. I can see it in your eyes. Come here. Do you want me to leave you alone for a few minutes?
No, you were right. We can't live like this. It's too painful for all of us. And that's why tonight I made my decision.
I know. I saw the papers. I have them. I mean, at least I have the last page. It's over here on the desk.
No, I don't need it. Julia, stop. Come here. I tore up the other papers. I'm going back to Carly. My life, my future is with her.
You have to hurry. Emma and Sage are already in the car.
Why can't we sleep here?
Well, sweetie, you love the farm, don't you?
Yeah, but we were there all afternoon. Is something wrong?
No. No, nothing is wrong. Everything is fine. Everything is perfect, finally.
Jack's coming home?
Yes, he is. And this time, it's for good.
Yes!
Oh, it's exactly how I feel, honey. Listen, you were an incredibly brave boy. Always believing that Jack was alive. Believing in our family. Giving me so much hope.
Mom, what about JJ? Is he going back to his old house?
Well, you know, I don't know. Jack is talking to JJ's mom right now.
Julia.
Don't. Please, Jack, please. Don't. Don't say it's over.
It has to be.
Why? Because I pushed you? Because I forced you to choose? I'm sorry.
You just pushed me to look at what I've already been doing to us. Just thinking about JJ's face today, the look on his face, and knowing that he cries himself to sleep every night, it's been killing me.
Really? So your solution is to leave him, Jack? I'm sorry. I'll back off. I'll stop. Look, I think rushing into this is really a bad idea for both families. You might regret this decision, and what will that do to the kids?
I'm not going to change my mind.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
Why? Why'd you pick Carly?
She's my wife.
You carried me through this room just a few days ago, Jack, and you said that you and I would always be married.
I know. Listen, you said my heart would lead me to the right decision, and it has.
You gave your heart to me and to my son.
It wasn't mine to give. I'd given it to Carly years ago.
I guess I always knew that this might happen. Deep down inside from the minute you first kissed me. But I should have protected myself. I mean, I should have protected JJ. He's gonna be so upset. I don't know how he's gonna handle this, Jack. He's been let down so many times.
I'll talk to him, and I'll make sure he knows that I'm not leaving him. That I'm not walking out on him. Where is he?
He's with Lisa. But I want him to stay there because I just want him to have one more night thinking that his Christmas wish might actually come true.
Hey, listen, this isn't gonna be perfect, but I swear to you, I'll find a way to be father to that boy. And who knows, maybe someday Parker and JJ, they'll be best friends.
That's great, Jack. Then he can always know what it's like to be second best. Do you have any idea what that feels like? Do you have any idea what it's like to get so close? Just close enough to know what you're missing and never be able to grab hold of your dreams. It hurts. It hurts so much, and you feel like a fool.
You're not a fool.
Don't. You know, we don't have a whole lot of history together, I know. And we don't have kids. But how will you ever know that what we have can't be so much better and stronger than what you could ever have with Carly?
I don't regret 1 second of our time together.
What is that? Is that supposed to make me feel better, Jack? Because it doesn't. Just get out. Go. I can't even do this anymore.
I'll see JJ tomorrow.
Okay. Just go. Don't look at me like that. Stop. I'll be fine. There's one thing I know how to do. It's pick myself up. Bye. Where are you?
Paul? Susanna?
Will, we're in here. Hi. Thanks so much for coming home. Listen, I don't know why I reacted the way I did. It's not about you, okay? It's just that everything is reminding me of Cabot these days, and it's not an excuse. There's no excuse. I assumed the worst of you, and I was so wrong.
I can't really blame you for thinking I might
you know, freak out and do something crazy. My past and all.
Well, no, your past is not the problem. It's me. This is your home.
It's not perfect, but it's your home.
And I really want you to forgive me if you can. Please. Will you stay?
All right, I'll stay.
Would you like a drink before dinner?
No, station called. I gotta get down there.
Oh, no, but you can smell the lamb, can't you?
Sorry, and it looks like I'm gonna be late.
Well, then I'll put a plate on the stove.
Yeah, thanks. Do me a favor. Later, check on Emily. Make sure she's okay.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
We'll be fine. Don't worry about a thing. I'll be happy to check in on Emily. She needs to hear all about her poor, troubled friend, Rosanna Cabot.
Write those down.
I don't have any reception on my cell phone either. It's so cold. How can you ever forgive me? You wouldn't even be here if I wasn't so sure Dominic had my father kidnapped.
Hey, so was I. It made sense.
It's just a trap to get rid of us so that we couldn't testify.
Hey, don't think about that now, okay? You gotta think about getting out of here.
How? Nobody even knows we're here.
Look, nothing's gonna happen to you. I promise. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you.
What is that?
Look, we gotta get all the blankets and all the food out of here.
What? What is it?
It's fuel. We gotta leave.
But it's blizzarding out there.
Look, when that fuel catches fire, this place is gonna go up like the 4th of July. Okay, hurry. Get your phone. Let's go. Go.
What's going on?
Sierra says we don't have to worry about Lucy leaning on Dominic anymore.
Why?
She's on a ski trip.
A ski trip?
So we're not supposed to worry about Craig?
Craig's on his own.
Wait a minute. You're giving up?
It's not my business.
Wait a minute. What if Sierra's wrong?
If Sierra says that Lucy's safe, she's safe. If you hear from her, I'd appreciate if you would call me.
I will.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
You know, I don't care if Lucy or Dusty think that Craig is okay. You think I believe that malarkey about you giving money to a monastery? Please.
Lily, just because you found these rosary beads on your property doesn't mean that there's a connection to Craig. You really are grabbing at straws.
His life is in danger.
From a lot of cloistered monks.
I can't take it. I can't take the jokes. I can't take any of it because until I know that Craig is okay, I am not giving up.
Suit yourself.
I will.
You have become a very adept liar, Sierra. Now, will you tell me what Dusty had to say to you?
I think as long as Lucy's all right, he'll stay out of it. You know, Mother, this may be the one time that the end really does justify the means. Maybe Craig really will change his ways.
Sure. If he does, I'll sell everything I have, and I will join a convent, you know. Basic black. Oh, let's be bewitching in basic black. Darling.
Hello? Brother Francis, yes, I'll turn it right on. He says there's a real breakthrough. Oh my God. Maybe I was right. There is hope, even for a man like Craig.
I'm on my knees. Is this what you want? You want me to confess? I'll confess. I will pray, I will meditate, and I will atone till I am blue in the face. And then, when I am free of this place, I'm coming after you, whoever you are. And Brother Craig will strike you down with an almighty vengeance.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
How's Julia?
She found part of the divorce papers with your signature on it. She thought I was coming back to her.
Oh, no.
All she ever did was love me, Carly, and open her home to me and trust me with that little boy of hers. I was a stranger. And no memory, no future. She saw past all that. She kept me safe. Helped me rebuild some kind of life.
No. Whatever you need to do for Julia and for JJ, I meant it when I said that I would support you.
I know this has been just as hard on you and the kids. After everything I put you through?
The kids are fine. I am fine. And you have to stop beating yourself up about it. This was bound to end badly for somebody.
That doesn't make it any easier.
You are the most wonderful man I know. And even when I signed those divorce papers, I didn't really believe that it was over, Jack. I knew that somehow we would find our way back to each other. You're my true north. And even if you never remembered one single moment about our life together, I know that we would have fallen in love all over again. Because we are meant to be together, Jack. Welcome home, Jimmy.
Next week on As the World Turns.
Mrs. Cabot's stocking. I know these.
How did that get here?
Well, you and I've been together all morning. You know it wasn't me.
Kate,
What?
not wearing your wedding ring?
What are you doing? Stalking us?